Hello, Janet, my friends, welcome. Live session. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're having a good time. Us here, we are having some good news in the country. Numbers, corona going down. We continue to do the right things. We continue to mask ourselves, social distance, doing everything right until we get through this. So this is not going to be easy by any means, but us here on this page, we continue doing what we have to do to continue with life. You know, for me actually, I feel excited because of the many changes that are going to happen, and I'm praying for good life. I'm praying that God gives me health, and God gives you good health so we can cross over to the other side. But today, welcome all of you for always following. I thank you. If I don't mention your names, I love you so much. Some of the things that bother me the most, to be quite honest, is when you ask questions, you inbox me, you messenger me, you do direct messaging, and I don't get back to you. And one day, I know it's in the plan, I will do it. We will cover all those questions. Remember, what you asked now will help people in the future. It's not just about you. It's not just about me. Okay? With good health, I'm not going anywhere. So all these things we will cover. But what I like about us followers, when you follow Janet, we open up ways, we read, and we start even following more people with the same information that Janet gives. I like this is the exposure. This is a platform of exposure. This is a platform for people to ask questions and not just take things the way they are. So thank you so much for coming. Remember to subscribe on YouTube, Janet Rangi. We are growing. And also thank you so much for leaving 5-star reviews on YouTube. Thank you so much for leaving 5-star reviews, for loving our page, for following our page. As usual, 100,000 followers. And nothing is impossible. Why not 1 million? Nothing is impossible. So thank you so much for coming. I love all of you. Continue commenting. For those who are new, welcome on the page. People learn in the comment section. When people go in the comment section, they are not doing it for Janet, they are doing for us. And us, we are learning from the comment section. So leave your comments as always. Today, welcome. I'm going to cover a group of people that I've always ignored. Why did Janet ignore them? No, because she doesn't care. Because we didn't have solutions. But now we are asking ourselves, now that Corona has arrived, what is happening? What is happening? Janet is here, your informant. I read a lot, I do research, and I present. Okay? Who are these people? Who are these people? Okay, we don't use very heavy words, undocumented, immigrants, illegal. Not necessarily crossing from the border. It's some of us who come here as students. We can't pay school fees. We end up in trouble. But we don't want to go back home. We have opportunities working under the shadows. Okay? Some of us come as visitors. We go to Disney. We go to Florida. We go places. And then we end up liking. Then we're like, oh my, who is going? Some come on J1 visas. They stay there. Oh my God. Before they know it, 6 months is over. They didn't follow Janet Rangi. They don't even know how to extend their visas. Before they know it, voila. Time is over. You've overstayed your visa. Okay, so some of them come as students, as I said. It's because of school fees, or before they know it, they are out of status. They start driving, they get tickets. You know what I mean? So today I'm going to cover that. Okay, we are going to cover, and even those who have not come here, we hope that they follow Janet Rangi and do the right things. We hope that when they come here, they learn the right things. And some people are just scared. You tell them, you know, you can do this, you can do this. No, maybe what if they refuse? What if they deny me? What if they don't approve me? Me, I'd rather just go under the shadows. Huh? And they have jobs, and they have homes, and they are not lucky to marry American. You know, people fall in love and they marry American and they straighten up things. Okay? But some have no opportunity. So they are just stuck there. They are stuck there. What do I do, Janet? Okay. All right? So, we don't know what we don't know. What if we come here, we are too scared to file these papers and we fall in trouble? And now we are not even documented. Okay? And there are those employers who don't even participate in that system whereby you can check. They'd rather not. Okay? So let's talk about these people. Why is Janet bringing up this topic today? because from my readings, okay, there is a new bill that has gone in the House and it has passed. It has a beautiful name. By the way, when they construct these bills, they don't make it to look political so it can pass. But we don't know if it will pass the Senate. It's called HEROES. HEROES Act. It's a beautiful name. Okay, in fact, in full, it says Health and Economic Recovery Omnibus Emergency Solutions Act. In full, HEROES. Okay? Now, me, I don't go in the details of what the HEROES Act is saying. Me, I go and read what is specific to my people. Okay? So now, let's talk. What are we going to do? As you can see the title today. Is it worth it for you to come forward to reveal yourself? That's why Janet Rangi is here today. Actually, let's just deal with that. Let's see the benefits of this HEROES Act and let's talk to my people. Okay? Let's talk to my people. Are we going to come out of the shadows? Is this a trap? In other words, Janet is asking, is this a trap? Or is it something if you don't come out, you regret? Okay? I don't have answers. We better lawyer up. We better start finding lawyers if this thing passes. The good thing with Janet Rangi, she tells you early, so we start preparing. Do we know if it will pass in the Senate? We don't know. Has it passed the House? Yes. Does it have a good name? Yes. Like, the devil is in the details. Like, if you look at this HEROES Act, it's not saying we are going to give papers to immigrants, we are going to give papers to illegals. No. That will never pass. That will never pass. Okay? That will never pass. It's HEROES Act. Health and Economic Recovery Omnibus Emergency Solutions. Solution oriented. It's an act that is bringing solutions. Okay? It has passed the House. We are waiting for it to go to the Senate. Very good name. Okay? Now Janet Rangi has brought you early, so we follow. We are going to follow this very closely. The consequences are very huge. Okay? So now we are going to ask ourselves, are we going to come back out? Why does Janet say, are we going to come out? Number one, they are going to give cash payments to people with no papers. Now, there was that CARES Act where some of us who are citizens and we didn't earn very well, they gave us money, plus our children, plus our families, stimulus money. But they did not give to people who don't have papers. And some families have citizens plus those who don't have papers. It's a combination. So one of the family members has a social security number. Another one has something they called ITIN number. But they didn't give them nothing. But now this HEROES Act is going to fix. And it's going to say, okay, we are not only just going to give you the money, but we will backdate. So if you missed CARES Act, we'll give you. And then plus the HEROES Act will give you. So times 2. Money in your pocket. Are you going to come out? And who are these people, by the way? People working in farming, hotels, janitors, hospitals, cleaning, nursing homes, group homes. You know, all these people that hide, but they do essential, they call them essential workers, which is very demeaning to some people who feel like they are not essential. We are all essential. But let's use the word essential because that's what people understand. Essential workers who are, cleaning, driving, in the kitchens, making soup, peeling potatoes, working in the farm, cleaning people in group homes, in nursing homes, doing all these jobs that, people in the real world don't even know. They go in offices and they are dressed up and they earn millions and they earn good money. They don't know what other people are doing so they can enjoy life. Okay? But this government knows that there are those people who are making the economy move. Okay, they are taking care of corona patients. They are cleaning. They are peeling potatoes. They are making soups. They are making beds. They are janitors. All those people. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna come forward? That's not my question. Janet is here to present, and then we are aware. Information is power. We have time. First of all, we have to see if it will pass. And if it passes, what do we do? At least we are informed. So we need to start looking, asking questions, lawyering up, okay? Because we don't want this opportunity to come. Because you never know, in the future, they will say, those who came forward, we are giving you green card or amnesty. I don't know. Please don't quote me. I'm just saying. But that's how things are looking. Because the world has changed with corona. Industries will come back to America, not going outside there. Eventually, it looks like no jobs, my friend. They will need humans. Human resource is the best thing you can ever have if you want economies to grow. Anyway, number one is cash payments, okay? If you're listening to me and you're under the shadow, you overstayed your student visa, you overstayed your visiting visa, your J1 visa, your au pair, all those things, and you're working under the shadows, are you going to come forward when the Economic Heroes Act passes to get the money times two? One from CARES Act, another one from Heroes Act. Okay, a lot of money. That's catch number one. Okay, number two, let me tell you a story. And this is just for my followers. Let me tell you a story. Here I've heard, don't quote me, there are some people, when they are not happy, they go reporting their friends who don't have papers. Like when people have roommates and they don't like the roommate, then they fight. They say, I'm gonna call the police. And then the police come and they find people without papers. Otherwise, these people don't come looking for no one. You have to go and then you run a red light, you go and drink and drive, okay? Or you do bad things before they catch up with you if you're in the shadows. But some people report others whom I don't like though. Don't do that to people. Like Americans are busy. We are busy doing our job and not minding our own business, and you're busy fighting and reporting. Anyway, that was just a story, okay? You know what I'm saying? Have you heard those people that do that? Anyway, these people, sometimes they end up in detention, okay? And then we hear people saying, we are contributing for the lawyer. The lawyer needs to go and take him out of detention. You know, he was caught drinking and driving. He was put in because he beat his wife. He was put in because of this, that. Okay, detention centers. Basically, Janet is making this interesting so you understand what happens, okay? So this Heroes Act is going to look at all those files of people who didn't do anything wrong, okay? They were probably just reported by a roommate who was angry. And they were just good citizens, they do their job, they don't bother anyone, okay? They've never done anything wrong, and now the children are missing him, you know? So the Heroes Act is going to look for clean people in detention and release them. They might need ankle bracelets. I don't know what equipment they'll keep to follow them, but CARES Act will be releasing these people back to the community if it passes. So we need to know what is happening. You need to know. Information is power, okay? This is just a gossip magazine. Me, Janet, I'm a gossiper. I bring it to you. You decide. Okay? So, Heroes Act. So, those ones, they can't hide. They already know them, okay? They already know them. So, these people will come out of detention. They will be released. Of course, they're not going to release people that had kids, they had wives. No. Those will not see the light of the day. Okay, so they will release them, help them to find lawyers and all those things. Okay, all right. Now, next, they will make it easy for medical people. Okay, so if medical doctors are in here or people who are doing medical stuff, corona stuff, and they have visas that limit them, they say, okay, you work on H1B visa, you asked for a H1B visa to work with this employer in Louisiana, you cannot leave that employer. If you find another employer, the clock still continues to count. You get the other one in New York, but your clock is still counting. If we gave you something for 1 year or 3 years and you went to Louisiana, you better stick there. But if you try to change employers, that is illegal, okay? So you need to extend your papers or change them, but in the process of changing them, time is moving, they're counting. So this Heroes Act is saying, no, these people, we need more help in New York, where maybe there are more corona people. We need more help here. We need these doctors to be moving around freely, okay? So this Heroes Act is going to change that so that these visas are flexible, so that people, with different visas are not limited to one employer. They can move around the country and help, okay, and do things. Are we on the same page? Okay? All right. Now, the other thing, okay, I hope we're on the same page for medical professionals so you don't miss out, okay? All right. The other big thing in this Heroes Act, I'm whispering, okay, because these are some of the things we don't want to shout. We pray that they go through, okay? The biggest issue will be, will you come forward? Will you come forward? Anyway, the other big thing is those who will be coming out and those employers that have these people who have overstayed their visas. I call them visa overstayers. I like good language. I don't like illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants. No, we don't say that on this. Undocumented, illegal. They used to call them They used to call me who? Aliens. You know, they used to call me a legal alien. Before I got my green card, the paper used to call me legal alien. I used to say, oh my God, I didn't come from the moon. Okay? All right. So we are whispering. Let's whisper. These people that will come out, the employers will not be penalized for employing them. We know they do. We know they do. Who's going to peel potatoes? Who's going to wash patients in group homes? Who's going to take them to doctor's appointments? If we don't have someone, patients have to leave. My friends, in group homes, okay? Okay, in the nursing home. Someone has to feed these people, right? I mean, people have to be taken care of to save lives. And this has been happening. So they're not going to be following them and penalizing these employers. And then, in fact, I wish I had my bail. The Heroes Act will give them a work permit. They'll be given work permits. Work permits for overstayers. Overstayers, you're listening to me. Information is power. Now, what we are going to spend time on is to decide, are we coming out or we are not? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to come out or not. Okay, but the first step, if you're joining us, okay, the Heroes Act has passed the House. And we went and read in the details. The devil is in the details. Heroes Act. Okay? Heroes Act. Now, it's headed to the Senate. And they're going to clean the language nicely. Some things, usually, they remove them, so they compromise. Okay? They compromise on this. These ones throw away this. These ones add this. And then the thing will pass. Huh? Now, if it passes, we don't know. But Janet has told you what is happening in Washington, D.C. Okay? Now, work permits. And then employers will not be followed around. Why are you hiring people without a social security number? You are hiring people who are undocumented. You are hiring people who do not have this, that. No. Now, Heroes Act, if, the word is if it was Janet to say when it passes, people will get work permits. So let's summarize what's coming. Let's summarize what is coming so we know, okay, what is coming here. People came here, they overstayed their visas, and they could not clean that record. You broke the law. You broke the law. You broke the law. When you come and you don't go back, you broke the law. And then some get rescued by citizens because they marry. I'm not a lawyer, please. Gossip. I'm a gossiper. Okay? And don't ask me. I don't know no one. I hear on TV. I read. I cannot even remember my sources. But people come here. They overstay their visas. They rescue themselves by marrying citizens. And then some of them are not lucky enough. And then now they go under the shadows. But they come. They clean patients. They change their clothes. They take them to doctor's appointments. They take them to games. They take them to therapy sessions. Okay? They go and peel potatoes, make soup in the kitchens. They go in the farm. They fish. They do forestry. They do all these things, and money and the economy continues. Okay? And America gets richer and richer and richer and richer. Okay? But they've never been caught. But if they are caught, through some of us here who feel bad when we see other people succeeding, and then we go reporting, I'm going to report you. You don't have, I'm going to report you. You don't even have papers. Our friends end up in detention. And then people come on Cash App. Can you send $50? We are trying to find a lawyer to get them out of detention. Okay, Heroes Act, okay? Now, those people are going to get cash payments. Not only for these heroes, they can backdate. Since you missed the CARES Act, we'll give even that one. Okay? Now, number 2, they will release them if they are safe people. Good people who just love children, they love their wives, they love their families, they can be released. Okay? And then they will be given work permits. And employers will not be penalized. Okay? For doing that. This is a whispering session. We don't know what will happen. But of course, those who followed me, you know, they gave students time to go and apply for work permits off campus. You know, those who followed me, students can only work on campus. This I can shout. Students can work on campus 20 hours per week, or they can have CPT, work off campus, or they can have OPT and work 1 year after graduation. All those things we know. But this time, because of Corona, They went and put it there, and Janet came here and gave us. Okay, but some of my followers here who are international students, Janet, I needed CPT will work for me. I don't need the work permit anyway. But options, okay? So they have jobs because campuses are closed. These international students. I was reading a story whereby people who had come from other countries like Argentina, and they were coming for vacation for 3 weeks, and now the borders are closed. How are they eating 2 months in the hotels? How are they eating? So anyway, that's besides the point. They gave permission to students to work off campus and to apply for work permits. Okay, these ones I can talk loud because the papers are straight. Okay, and because of Corona, they're allowing extensions. People are putting in extensions. You know, they are telling them, well, my borders are closed. Well, I don't have money. Well, I don't have an aeroplane to take me back home. So I'm putting in this information right now. So when the world opens again, I'll be in good books. So those are the things that are happening on Corona. Don't sleep on your ears, my friend. Don't sleep on your ears. Why are we sleeping on our ears? Okay? Now, we are going to, this is huge. Many people under the shadows. These are potential. These are potential. Okay? What was this? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay? We'll be watching and we will be reading. Okay? And next time, if it passes, Janet will be here speaking in loud. I'll be saying, yes, 1, 2, 3, this has passed. But for now, we know that is. And that's why I told you, come. We share this video. Okay? And I know when you put in the groups, they will know. Okay, they will know what Janet is talking about. I don't know you. Can't give anyone's name. Don't know no one. I've heard rumors, street talk that people come here, they overstay their visas, they are students, they don't finish school, and then they hide and they start getting jobs. Okay, some of them come as visitors, they hide. They come as J1, they hide. But they survive how? Me, I don't know. And I'm not trained to find such people. But I've heard. If you ask me the last time I had, I don't know. I don't know the last time I had, but I've heard. I don't know if it was a dream. You know, sometimes, let me ask you, sometimes have you dreamt about something and you think it was real? There are those times when actually I sleep and then I dream. And then when I wake up, I'm like, was that a dream or it was real? So it could be one of those dreams that I dreamed that some people came here and instead of going back home, they stayed and got very good jobs. And they work in hotels, in the kitchens, janitors, in the cleaning crews, and, you know, sports arenas, and cleaning trash, and making money, and sending it out of the country. I think it was a dream. Honestly, I was thinking it's something I had on the newspapers and on the TV, but I'm thinking it could be a dream. A good dream. So, this is what is happened. That's why Janet came here. So, are we going to come out, as the title says today? As the title says today, are we going to come out of the shadows to receive cash payments, double? Of course, those of you who are in detention, they know you. They know you very well, okay? We know that they will, yes, gospel almost forgot one more. They will shield you from deportation. How could I forget that one? They will shield you from what? Deportation. Like no one is coming to round you up and put you on planes and go. If you are essential worker. If you are essential worker and you're saving lives and you're putting food on the table and you're cleaning toilets and you're cleaning the train, you're wiping down surfaces, okay? You're distributing food, okay? You're making sure there's food in the shelters, food in the kitchens, food in the grocery stores. You're cleaning patients who are throwing up. You're saving lives. You know, you're distributing oxygen, making sure patients live. You're giving them food. Those who can't feed well, you're putting food in their tubes to save their lives, okay? When they die, probably you're helping to take them, you know. You're doing things to save lives You're going to be shielded from deportation. Heroes Act. I like the word Heroes Act. Thank you for your work and your service. Heroes. Okay, so we are seeing the benefits: money, detention release, secure from deportation, giving you work permits, and all that. And so the question remains, are you gonna reveal yourself if it passes? If this bill passes, okay? What I like about us is the information. If you are new on this page, consider following, subscribing, okay? Here we are all about information, okay? For those who are asking about embassies, I have one person from Uganda. They've postponed. I think the interview was in June. It has been postponed. It's one day at a time. Right now the numbers are looking downward trend, not nationwide, but in New York definitely. Number of deaths, number of new infections, everything seems to be trending down. We are thankful for that. But states are reopening. Most states now are reopening at 25%, maybe 50%, 75%, then 100%. And then the evaluation will be done to say, okay, is this the good thing or bad thing? But for now, we are praying for good health. But if you pray for good health and you are not excited about the future, you're remaining behind. You still have to think of the future. What am I going to do? When this corona, are you going to be a victim? Are you going to be a victim or a victor? Okay, so that is just about life. Because I don't believe me acting like someone who is a victim or someone who has no solution is going to shield me from corona. I don't know if I'm lying to anyone. If I just sit there and worry and say, I'm not going to go on Facebook because it's corona, let's be sensitive and all that, how will that stop from getting corona? But how about you prepare yourself and have the information and do the things that will make you stronger? So when this corona is kicked out, you will be stronger than it found you, right? And I like that. I used to say that a lot. My goal on this page is to leave you better than I found you. And that is always the case. Leave you better than you found me. Information is power. Okay? Most people, all they do is information. Let me tell you, that is the best way you can ever spend your time. Is what is the world doing? Why are they in a better place? And you know, Janet is a big advocate of asking questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. You see someone doing well, ask why, how. And let me finish by telling you a story. When I was in high school, and this I don't think I've ever said, I used to sit close to the girl that was index 1. Yes, primary, I was probably top 5, index 5, I was smart. High school, I started lagging behind. They made me the head girl and I'm just busy. People like deputies calling me, punish this. So I'm like, who? Me punish people? Like who? Anyway, so I got confused in high school. But let me tell you, the person sitting in front of me was index 1. For a whole year, that girl was index 1. And she used to score very well in math, physics, chemistry. Me now looking back, why didn't I ask her why she was getting an A in physics? Why don't you ask those kids that are index 1, those that are number 1 in class all the time, what are you doing different? What's making you score highly in school? Ask questions, my friend. Ask questions. That's what the world does. That's why they do well. I know all the secrets. I know all the secrets, my friends. I know secrets. Ask questions. And I'm in a good position because I've lived in both worlds. Ask questions. And let me tell you, when I went to the university here, and I was someone that used to drink tea a lot, chai. Not a lot, but I used to drink. Then I came here and I see people, coffee. So in college I started drinking. So one day I pay attention. After I drink, and they used to record all our lessons. So after the lesson is over, you can go home and listen to the lesson like 4 or 5 times. And then you'd go home and you listen to the lesson. You're like, how did that thing pass me? You realize that you probably just understood like 40% of the lecture. You might have missed even 60% of the lecture. But because now they give you those hearing things again, you hear, then you get 100% of the lecture. I'm telling you, I started drinking coffee. And I go home and I realize I had almost 90% of the information. It took me long to understand that coffee is a stimulant. Now, people can laugh at me, but I'm being honest. Me, I didn't know coffee is a stimulant. And let me tell you what made the situation worse. So, I have my brother-in-law, who is a surgeon, and he's preparing for exams, and I have to get my coffee, And then I say, when did you start drinking coffee? Like in Kenya. Oh my goodness, I could not study until I drink coffee. Do you know that was the difference between me and him becoming a surgeon? Maybe. Okay, so ask questions, learn, okay? All right, I'm so happy for some of us who are under the shadows. We have a chance. Let's use this time to see if it will pass. If it doesn't, well, that was just talk, wherever. But if it happens, we have time to start lawyering up, to start asking questions. Always find a lawyer. Especially when you like what Janet is saying and you are not feeling confident and you have some coins, go pay a lawyer. But what you don't know is, if you don't know, you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Now you know. Once you know, you can always do the right things. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up, my friends. You know, because you are the best. Find out. I wish I had a solution. The title today said, is it worth it for us to come out of the shadows, to get cash payments, to get work permits, to be protected from deportation and all that? The answer is in you. Lawyer up. Keep up with the information. Tell your friends. Millions. I don't talk about them because Janet Rangi, what she does here is to bring information to empower. The word is empowerment. And you know, one person asked me, Janet, but do you have some rough numbers of how many people you've helped? I said, no, I don't need to count. Because empowerment is not counting numbers. Empowerment means now you know what you didn't know. And now you know what the world knows. I really admired, I came here and I saw people all over the world with this information. And I started this platform to make us aware. It's so exciting when I see down there, Janet, I'm a second year in university. And now I was thinking, that is a seed. I love that. That is a seed. So that when you graduate, you're not just hitting the roads aimlessly. You don't even know who your potential employer will be. You're going to tarmac, you're jobless. You don't even know. Why? You didn't plan. Right? But now, you plan. You plan, just inform yourself. Right? Just inform yourself. And I like it. Especially the young ones in colleges. Now I know, Janet, I'm going to do They are so informed they can come here and give lectures. They know how to change foreign education in America. Right? They come here, they have perfect credit. They come here, they are starting on a higher ground. They come here, all the visas they have, they know what options to use, how to use the options. They are not going to sell all the property at home before they understand the consequences. Janet Rangi, information is power. So thank you so much for coming today. I didn't mention any names, but remember to subscribe again on YouTube. Janet Rangi, thank you for leaving 5-star reviews on this page. I will see you next time, okay? Lucy, thank you so much for coming in. And all of you saying keep the dream alive. I love you always for following. Someone just tell me bye-bye, adios. Okay, thank you so much. Kelly is here, always giving serious information to the community and empowering. We love that. We empowering from all the way Nairobi, all the way to Abuja, all the way to Blantyre, all the way Ethiopia, Somali. We are empowering all the way to Saudi, Doha, and I know in Europe, all the way, right? In Asia. Same things. It's not like when you come here, well, they decide that if you have education from Nigeria, then you do things this way. And then if you have education from Uganda, you do things like that. And then when you have education from England, you do things like, no, except if you are from North America, Canada. The rest of the world, we do things the same. And that's why this page is for all of us to know what is in for us. Thank you so much for coming. Share with your friends. I will see you in the next video. Okay, Dora is like, this is her first time. Yes, I was waiting for my people to tell me bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming, Rispa and everyone. Okay, how are you? Janet, that is my namesake. Janet, let me tell you, she's watching. She doesn't want to leave a comment. We are the same age. I grew with her from primary all the way to high school, and we used to share a bed. That's how close she is to me. That is how close she is to me. How are you, my friend? Me and her, we know the life we went through. All the struggles from primary all the way to high school. One day we'll sit down and we'll talk about them. We never talk about them. But those are my... Janet, I grew up with her. Because we are too scared in boarding schools, we share the bed. You don't want to sleep alone, so you go and share the bed. I don't want to say some of those stories. Those who came in, let go and rewind this video. Thank you so much, Beatrice. I love you back. I love you, Beatrice. Okay, I love you back. Millie, thank you so much for saying. Zami, I love your hands. Anissa, bye-bye, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Kiprop, Erickson, okay? Lillian, thank you so much for following Maggie, okay? Maggie, you'll be the last one. Okay, thank you so much, my friends.